Welcome back, Southside Sippers. I'm John.
Hi, I'm Kaya.
We finally getting to this rum finish. It's a two-parter. We got three here. We've got a Hugh Hammer, and that is coming in at 103 proof. We're doing the Master's Keep since we just tried it, and I've realized it was a rum finish as well. Voyage, 106, 10 year. I don't know how the age statement of the Hugh. And then we got an Iron Fish from, is it Traverse City or?
No, it's from a different part of Michigan. Hold on. I was just looking at Thompsonville, Michigan.
Thompsonville, Michigan. Comes in at 116 proof.
Yeah.
We got that a while back.
Yeah. We've had another of their Iron Fish.
Yeah.
We like their old fashioned salted caramel mix. It was pretty good. We finished that off.
Yeah, we went up there
a couple months ago. Over a year? Is it been a year? It's last spring. So yeah.
Oh, I don't think it was. No, I think
it was fall.
When we went up there for, I think summertime.
Summer.
That's
okay.
When we did it. When we went to it wasn't their distillery, but it was like a storefront. So it's interesting. So we'll see.
Hello, I'm kind of excited to try this Master's Keep again. So we tried this the other in a lineup with two other Master's Keeps. This is the Voyage, finished in rum barrels. And
if you didn't see that video,
go check it out. This ended up being,
I think, our
top pick, and we brought it out for friends. And very heavy, rum notes in this, which is really kind of fun. So be interesting to see how this lines up against these other two. So, and like John said, this is a part 1 of 2 series. So we'll be picking our top pick out of this 3 and then trying the next 3. And
so then maybe it's a 3-parter.
Maybe 3-parter and then line up the top 2 picks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe it is a 3-parter.
Well, we have tried this one. We've tried the Hugh Hammer.
No, we've not so the Hugh Hammer and the Iron Fish were fresh cracks.
Yeah, but I think we've tried this in another bottle before.
We've had a store pick of the Hugh Hammer.
That's what I thought. Okay.
And that is actually, I think, in part 2, a store pick of the Hugh.
Gotcha. Well, we're blinded here, so we don't know what we're sipping. You gonna start with A? Now, when I came down here after these had been poured, I could smell the rum.
Are you wanting to start at A? I just picked it up to smell. Or do you want to start at B?
No, I think we started A. I'm getting rum on the nose on that too. Wow, that's so good.
Ooh. Oh yeah, that's rummish.
It's got a lot of baking spice right up front, and I get the rum in the middle, and it's got a nice aftertaste.
It's got a lot. It's
really sweet.
It's not like over sweet, like the Von Payne was like way too sweet. I think where you need to have it as a cocktail. I think this is just like the right amount of sweetness.
The right amount of sweet and heat. Yeah, this is a really nicely balanced.
Yeah, that's tasty. And I don't get a grab.
I did a little bit on that second sip, but
oh man, that's tasty. That's just goes down smooth. That is.
I'm getting a little bit of peppery in the middle, like a faint hint on that second sip.
I get it. I when you say that, I got a little bit of a spice
right at the end.
And now I'm starting to. The heat's coming up.
Yep.
But it's funny. It never went down. I never got it in the.
It's got a long finish.
That's good.
That's really nice.
That's tasty. I like it. I like it. All right. We going B or we going C?
Let's go down the line. Let's go down to B.
Let's see. This one doesn't smell as sweet.
No.
I mean, it's still got a sweet tone to it, but it doesn't smell as sweet, I think.
No, I'm picking up more vanilla on the nose of this. It's a little lighter. It's got a nice mouthfeel. This is not near as pleasant as A.
Ooh.
That's got a twang. What is that?
That's got like a, I feel like that's like a cherry-ish.
Oh, I don't know.
That's like a, I get cherries. Yeah, I get like.
Normally, I like cherries, so this is a little funk.
It's like sugared cherry, I think.
You think so?
I think so. Huh. Yeah.
I would agree with you on the fruit notes up front.
Or a berry.
Some kind of berry. I'm not sure I would say cherry, but I would agree with you in a berry. But it's after that fruit note, that sugared fruit note, that's like an I don't know. I'm picking up something.
This is good. I don't think it's as well balanced as A
No, I
was,
agree.
but I
Yeah.
still think this is good. I think.
It's almost like they tried to clean an oak barrel and they left a tiny bit of the soap behind. Like that's what's coming to
You're
mind.
saying cleaner.
I mean, not, but I mean, I can get the rum in that finish as well. So it's not like awful. It's just not terribly pleasant.
It's not bad. I don't think it's bad at all.
Yeah. No,
I enjoy
everyone's
it.
palate's a little different.
It's not a pass for me.
No.
No, that's good. I'll drink it. Nice fall night. Thinking of trying to eat a cherry pie, but not eat a cherry pie. Do that. I think so.
Mm.
This one. I don't get much of anything on this one.
Really? I get a lot of baking spice and some rum. It's a little fainter than on A, but it's still got a nice nose.
I'm breathing some heat. I taste cherry again.
You must have cherry on your palate.
Or a berry.
I don't get that at all.
That's pleasant. I don't think this one has as much of a grab as B does. B had a slight grab, I think.
Get a lot of baking spice on this.
I don't get any spice at all.
And a little pepper. When I say baking spice, I'm thinking like cinnamon and nutmeg.
I don't get that. Huh. That's pretty, I think that's pretty good.
Do you have a guess as to what is what?
I don't. Just because I don't remember the hue and I don't remember the iron fish. And then trying to remember the masters.
So this was a high rye. I was reading the back of this bottle. This is also the highest proof. So I almost want to say this is probably B, just based on the proof point. So I'm going to guess B is the iron fish and A is the voyage, C is the hammer. But we'll see. We'll see if I'm right.
Okay, so did you read this? This barrel is finished in GEM offers long and lingering taste of sweet molasses, ginger, interwoven with spice from the high rye source bourbon, released at a barrel strength to bring forward the complexity and rich character that only comes from the experience of decades old Caribbean rum cask. Enjoy the warmth. Produced and bottled by Ironfish Distillery, Thompsonville, Michigan.
Thank you for reading all that.
Sorry.
I didn't read the tasting notes. Molasses, I don't know about picking up molasses out of a bourbon.
Huh.
What would be your top pick, you think?
I don't know, man. Those, oh boy.
I know, we're kind of jamming on the finished bourbons.
I honestly, they're all pretty good. I need to go back.
I think I'm going to stick with A. I'm going to go back in for another sip. Yeah, A is just, it's so nicely balanced. There's just a lot going on for it. Picking up a little bit more oak actually on that third sip, but I'm going to go back in and try another sip of B as well. Molasses, gosh, I don't know. I cook with molasses, but I don't know that I've ever actually tried molasses plain. Have you? It's sticky as all get out.
Yeah, it messes stuff up. Have you guys ever gotten a molasses?
Yeah, see, I think this is the iron. It's hot. And I'm picking up something weird in the middle there that is just not for me. So, and that's okay. Not terrible. It just not for me. Yeah, I would pass on B. I don't know that I would drink that again.
Really?
Yeah.
So that means I'm going to have to drink that bottle?
More for you, I guess.
Oh boy.
One more sip of C.
It's good. I'm going to agree with you. A has just got more of a rounded balance.
I agree. C
Flavor
is nice
profile.
too, but I'd have to put that as a very close second, and B as a distant third. Yeah, look at the fingers on that. I see it on my glass. So all three of these are really nice. Rum finished. I'm liking the sherry finished bourbons. With the rum, I could get into this.
We got a couple more. I got a couple more cherry finishes for you.
Do you?
To try.
I'm excited. Line nose
We'll
up.
Those might come after the bottle to bond.
Okay.
You're gonna have to wait.
I'm gonna have to wait. I can be patient. It's all good.
All right, let's see. What do you think?
Let's see if I'm right. I said A was Voyage.
Yeah.
And then B was the Ironfish, and C was a Hammer.
C is the Voyage.
No way. Okay.
B is an Ironfish, and A is a Hammer.
All right. Well, we had A and C as a close. Wow. First and second.
So I'm gonna be generous. I think $50 bottle, maybe
compared to a $200
bottle.
Price doesn't always mean.
And then I think this was probably around the $50-$60 bottle range as well.
Yeah. I wonder if that molasses is what I'm picking up out of that I don't like in the middle.
Maybe.
I have to go up and try.
I don't know. I feel
just to see. Like I'm
gonna see if I can catch her on with a picture of her drinking out of the molasses jar.
I mean, at least use a spoon.
No, right out of the jar.
No.
That's thick. Wow.
That's interesting.
Holy
All right, Hugh
cow.
Hammer. I like the Hugh Hammers. I don't know that I've had one that I don't like. This was, if I remember right, this is the first bourbon that I've had that was finished in something, and I thought it was rum, but that was okay.
You slammed a bottle.
I did slam a bottle.
Yeah,
okay.
it was. I think a store pick from the Rural Inn, which I think that's what we have in the second lineup of this was their store pick of the rum, and it's going to come in a little hotter.
That'd be interesting to see how those two line up.
What's funny is on our Battle of the Rise, we had not a Hugh Hammer, but a Hammer, Old Hammer. So kind of same juice. It went a decent distance.
Distance in the battle.
The dollar saver.
You know what? You don't always have to pay a lot for bourbon.
You don't. And I'm curious. We bought one that was finished in Sun King barrels.
Oh.
That we've not opened yet, and I was pretty excited about that one.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Their stuff's pretty good. It's sourced. West Fork stuff is sourced. If you've had their stuff, Hugh Hammer, West Fork, or Old Hammer, I'd be curious what your thoughts are on their juice. I remember having, this was many years ago. I think it was on a Black Friday. I picked up a bottle, and it was their label was all blacked out, and I think it was called Black Ops.
Huh.
And it was just really tasty.
Really?
And I went to try to find another bottle and never could find another bottle. And I believe it was Black Ops, but it was so good.
You know what was interesting is we were chatting about our top bourbons of the year. And after the Master's Keep lineup, it's like, man, I might have to include that Voyage in my lineup.
Really?
But I'd have to second guess that now. Hugh Hammer might have to be on that list. I enjoyed that so much out of the Master's Keep lineup. It
was good.
So that's what's fun about doing the blinds, that you're totally unbiased, because I would have, I think, naturally drifted towards Master's Keep.
I would have too, especially since paying $200.
You paid more money for it.
Paying $200. I want to make sure
it's a special release. Yeah.
But yeah, it's very interesting. So yeah, I'd be curious if you guys have had any of their, any of the Master's Keep stuff, any West Fork stuff, or if you've ever found anything from Ironfish. we like these small distilleries and giving them a try because you never know.
You never know.
And
good bourbon doesn't have to come out of Kentucky either.
Exactly. I enjoyed it. I thought the Iron Fish was good. It had a different twang to it.
It's all yours.
We could put it with a cherry pie. Drizzle it on top of a cherry pie.
That might actually be really good.
You might have to make a cherry pie for me.
How about you make the cherry pie?
I mean, I can. I don't know if it's going to be good, but
we can work on it together. How about that?
There we go. Wow. Okay, let me. Hugh Hammer won. Holy cow!
Takes the win today.
Nice job, West Fork, coming in out there.
I love it. Awesome.
Right. Thanks, guys.
Like and subscribe. Leave a comment.
Sip responsible.
Bye-bye.